Well, good afternoon, High River. Let's see if I can take this off. There we go. How is everybody? I hope we're all doing wonderfully. The sun should be popping its head back out here shortly. But I wanted to thank everyone for taking the time to join us on Saturday. We've got a huge show today. Two guests. Okay, that's four. Two. There we go. Um, so make sure that you, if you're joining us live, that you comment and you interact, ask a lot of questions, or just even say hi. So we're going to get to my slides that I apparently forgot to share with the computer. So while they're uploading, let us know what you're doing today, being Saturday, or what you were doing yesterday for April Fools. Did you play a lot of jokes? We're not all into the pranking each other in our household. So we ended up, it was just kind of like a normal day. My mom called to ask me if my refrigerator was running. But I've caught on. She calls and does this every single year. And then she thinks that it's hilarious. But I mess it up every time. I'm like, nope, my refrigerator's not running. So let's start with slides and find out who is going to be joining us today. So we have Kayla Truman from Noshi Nest and Sunday's Market, and Danielle Morrison from BeMorr Society. So that will be exciting to chat with her about mental health support and whatnot. So we have Kayla right now in the background. Let's see if she's ready. I'm going to wait for the nod. Okay, she is ready. So help me welcome Kayla from Noshi Nest.
Hi,
Oh,
how are you doing?
I'm doing fabulously. Um,
Good.
you look like you are in a big place.
I am. I'm at Highwood Center where Sunday's Market's going to be this weekend.
Awesome. That's exciting. So,
Yeah.
I know we had talked a little bit earlier about giving us a tour to the space because you're there right now just because you're taping out where everyone is going to be.
Yes, I am. So we're taping out where all the vendors are going to be and what we're going to plan for the space. So I can quickly give you a little tour. So I'll just go outside. I will switch it around if I can here. Let's
I
see.
love tours. I just have to
Uh,
tell you. So
let's
for
see.
anybody watching, what I didn't say was we are here to support local businesses, events, and organizations, and all of that. So to make sure that everyone in High River has a place to advertise, really for free, get your name out there, follow, and follow along. So for anybody who's watching this and may not know where the Highwood Center is,
It
I
is
can
in High River. It's
I can see
128 Fifth
behind
Ave.
you.
Yes.
I can see behind you. So if anyone knows how to get into George Lane Park, it's right behind there.
Yes. Right. Oh, right there. Okay, so I can't see how I can switch my camera around right now, but I'll just switch my phone around.
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna walk in here and we're gonna be in the Rotary room just down
Nice.
this long hall.
So we take
So
a left.
yes, and we're gonna be in the Rotary room here. So there's gonna be 24 vendors here. We're gonna have fresh coffee for you. There's gonna be samples of food. There's going
Nice.
to be amazing vendors, lots of local vendors. And look at, we have our little friends here.
Hello, friends.
They're helping us tape. Not so helpful, but they're
They'll
here.
like peel the tape right off the floor. So
Yeah.
Kathy's joining us. She's like the Memorial Center.
Yeah, so did change its name to the Highwood Center. We do get lots of that, the Memorial Center and Highwood Center, but we go by the Highwood Center as it did change their name.
Okay, fabulous. So yes, Kathy, same place that you're thinking about. Just go in the front doors, hike left like we just did.
Yes.
And 24 vendors. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So we keep growing every time we get our markets going here. Last time it was 19 and now it's 24. So we got lots more interest this time. Yeah, so at this market we have 2 tickets to give away from the venue from Over the Moon. So that's exciting.
Look,
So
I have that.
I know, I'm proud of you.
So
So
that was really exciting to find a slide that was actually done up for you guys, right? So
yeah.
I'm excited to get into the draw for the giveaway. So how do people do that?
You know what? We haven't quite figured that out yet. I know it's last minute here, but I'm thinking you can enter by just coming in, really shopping around, and you can enter to win.
Fabulous. Well, you know what? There'll probably be a table right at the front like there was last time.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually came to one of the markets and we got the most fabulous beer. Definitely a beer drinker with my husband in the summers
Oh,
from Fort McLeod. So it was really, really awesome and
yeah.
unexpected. I think we tried, they gave away samples.
I know. They were so good. I got the stout. It was delicious.
It was wonderful. Will they be back?
You know what? They won't be, but I'm sure we'll find another brewery to come here soon. They're always good
Awesome.
to have.
So, Kayla, tell me, so you'll have obviously your own table, Noshi Nest,
Yes, yeah.
that will have all children's items?
We have children's and women's items. So we have clothing, toys, baby things, like you name it, we probably have it. But yeah, we'll definitely be there. And we just have like a really good group of vendors. It's like tons of variety here.
Amazing, amazing. I know that when I walked through there last time, there was like not 2 that were the same. So it was
No.
fabulous.
Yeah, we really try to make sure that there's no competition between vendors, lots of variety. There's actually lots of good Easter items coming in for this group of vendors. Lots of really cute things for Easter baskets if you're still looking for that kind of thing. So yeah,
We're
come
all, you
on
know what?
down.
I'm totally last minute. Like you were
Yeah.
saying before, I know it's last minute. I thrive in last minute. So like when I come and when I plan things, my brain seems to work the best under pressure.
There you go then. You need to come here then.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
is there anything else that you would like people to know when they come, or anything specific?
Um, Nothing specific when they're coming here other than to really just enjoy yourself and you shop local. These are really great businesses. They put a lot of work into getting here weeks in advance. They're working so hard to get all the product to come here. And just really enjoy yourself. Talk to them, ask them how they made it or what made them do this. It really does make us feel special when you ask us that. And we do have 2 more markets coming up, one in May and one in June.
Yeah, so I have the dates right here on the slide.
Yes. And we're hoping the May one will be at the Shepherd Family Park, and the one in June, we're still working out a location, but we're hoping it'll be outside.
Amazing. You know what?
Yeah.
I always love being out in the sunshine in the summer, going to the
Yeah.
markets and stuff like that. So that's awesome to know also that you get to see a different venue. Um,
Yes.
so that's always fun. We'll probably bring some different vendors in there, right?
Yes. 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 Of course. Yeah. And the Mother's Day one is, we're kind of hoping that you have somewhere to take your mom on Mother's Day.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but my mom loves markets. So it's nice to take my mom to a market on Mother's Day.
Right? And that is so
Yes.
amazing because, I know there's been a long time that I always talk about that Sundays are our family days, right? That
Yeah.
we get together and just spend time as a family. But if it's on like the Sunday, we're like, what
Yeah.
can we go do? So a market is fabulous to go meet people, talk to people. And we have Lorraine that has joined us. Hello, Lorraine. And she's going to come to check out the market tomorrow for sure.
Oh, good.
She is a fellow vendor. She creates all different wonderful things. So, you know, I'm sure she always likes to see what other people are doing.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's awesome.
So, tell us one more thing about how did you go from doing Noshi Nest, women's and children's items, to creating these Sundays market?
Honestly, it just started randomly. The Bullet Bar had their last week in, I think it was August, and she's like, "It's going to be my last week." And I said, "Well, we need to have a market, it's like a celebration of your last week." So we had a market, and then we really enjoyed ourselves. So we thought, let's do this again. And lots of people from High River said, "This was amazing. Are you going to do it again?" And we said, "Well, maybe we should." So that's really what started it, and it was really fun just to see everyone so excited about it. And I really think High River needs something like this because there's nothing to do on a Sunday, and it's really fun.
Right, and it gets you out and about, and so not only that, you go to the Highwood Center. You can check out, I know there are a few other businesses that are starting to open up in
Yeah.
and around the area on Sundays. So
Yes.
you can go enjoy the park and
Yeah.
go for a walk, a hike,
Hmm.
do all that kind of stuff. So that is so much fun.
It is. Yeah. And Colossi's is open. You can go grab lunch and go to the market. It's a nice thing to do on a Sunday. That's different.
Absolutely. And then there's no time limit. So you are open. Okay, let me go back to this slide. The market starts. Here we go.
10.
Um,
Yeah.
10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yes.
So, and if you haven't been to High River before, anyone who's watching this on YouTube later or, on Facebook later, it is 128 Fifth Ave Southwest. Throw that into your GPS,
Hmm.
and go to the market and find out what else High River has to offer. But yeah, other than that, if you think we've covered it all, I see some taping going on
Yeah.
behind you.
That's my husband. I'm
Hello,
sure.
husband. Awesome. Well, we will let you get to him, back to him, and help out. Be the supervisor,
Yeah, that's right.
and I'm sure we will see you at the market tomorrow. Thanks so much
Awesome.
for being a guest.
Thank you so much, Amanda. You have a really good day.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Bye. How awesome is that? Sunday market. I love everything that happens at the market there. I know I had mentioned that I had been there, and I had you know gotten some beer from another brewery. I'm sorry, I'm cheating on the High River Brewing Company, but you know what? It's okay because you know what? It just beer lovers are everywhere, and you got to try different things sometimes. So, we don't have. I told I told Danielle that I'd have her on around 12:30. But I might talk fast. But yeah, I just wanted to get to some more of. Um, I added one more slide because we talked about tickets for um, Over the Moon that they're giving away. So I just wanted to give a little shout out to the venue. So this is another great fundraiser that is happening for the venue. So um, it's on May 14th, but you got to get your tickets. And it'll be again at the Highwood Center. So you can go get your tickets at Design Bright Interiors, just over by Colossi's there. So I don't know if she's going to be there on Sunday when the market is going on, but um, you can go ahead and scan the QR code that I created there and grab tickets online before they are sold out, because who knows how long they are going to last. And we can all celebrate a great fundraiser, and take in a great show. So with that, um, let's just chat about some of the events that are happening this week. I'll put this up at the end as well, but I just want to make sure that Danielle from the BeMorr Society, that we don't need to cut her off at the end, that we make sure that we get in all of our events and all the things that are happening, so that she has the time. So tonight at 6 p.m. there is the Legion Pub Night. So you want to get out and enjoy. You can head on over to the Legion on 8th Ave, I believe it is there. Veterans Way. I always forget if it's an Ave or a street. Tomorrow from 10 to 3, we talked about the Sundays market already. April 5th, the High River Library has some egg dyeing classes or craft sessions. And April 9th, there is Celebrating the Music of Waylon Jennings. So I have some slides created. So this is the in-person event at the library. The library puts on so many great courses, classes, whatever you want to call them. But this one is specifically for ages 3 to 6 at 2:30 on April 5th. So you can register. Make sure you go register so they have a spot for you. But it's highriverlibrary.ca/events. And you can have your age 3 to 6-year-olds do some crafting in somebody else's space. Right? They get all the cleanup, and you just get to have all the fun. So they also have for ages 7 to 12. You can create magnificent masterpieces at 4 p.m. So you can get different techniques if you want to learn something new for your kiddos. Go with them so that you can learn too. But make sure, again, you go register for the event so they have a spot for you. That is at 4 p.m. also on April 5th. So we have Windmill Theaters that we actually get to go and enjoy. They are doing Mamma Mia, so you can get tickets only online. So the QR code, I know that's really, really tiny, but the QR code does work. I tested it. So you can go on there and grab your tickets for the Windmill Theater. It is also, there's a lot of things happening at the Highwood Center. It's our venue space, right? That has all of those things. So that will be so much fun to go to. So make sure there is the regular theater time, there's the Sunday matinee, and then there's the dinner theater. So you get your choice of what kind of event you would like it to be, right? Do you just want to go for the theater, or do you want to go with the fam on Sunday a little bit earlier? You can get all of those details by scanning the QR code or message me, and I will make sure to get the information bigger to you, send you an email, or put it on the Hello High River page, which is what I will probably do in the end anyway. So there is also another fundraiser for the Rockabilly Shaker. We're going to have Tracy on the show, but again, scan the QR code for all the information before the tickets are sold out. It has it's featuring Hurricane Felix and the Manic Men. I can speak today, I promise. I just need a little more practice, maybe. But this one goes for fundraiser for the Foothills Fetal Alcohol Society. So again, supporting a great support for the community. So that is that great fundraiser. Let's not talk about being on the show yet. And remember how I said I'd have Danielle on at 12:30, but I might talk fast? Well, guess what happened? I talked really fast through all those events. Again, I will make sure to put them up, but I'm so glad that Danielle has gotten back from Calgary. She was in Calgary. So I'm going to wait for the nod to see if she is ready. Okay, because she's sitting backstage, in our green room, as Dave used to say all the time, with all of our snacks that we have not provided. So I hope it's a good green room back there. So here we go. We will have Danielle from the BeMorr Society join us. Hello, Danielle.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous. How was your trip to
Good.
Calgary?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, awesome.
I am sitting outside of the community association where my niece is fighting in a karate tournament today. So, yeah.
Nice.
So
Well,
you
that
might
is
see like
awesome.
random people walk behind me, but because I'm sitting at a picnic table outside, but that is okay.
Spectacular. You can tell them all about Hello High River.
Yes,
And
exactly.
they need to come join. They need to come to the market tomorrow, right? You went to
Yeah. Yeah.
Calgary today. They can come
Yep.
to the market
Mhm.
that
Yep.
we were
That's
just talking
great.
about. So, um, Danielle, I actually didn't get an email.
Oh no. Here, let's see. It might be in
I
my
just
draft still.
realized that I was supposed to get one.
Let's see.
But that's okay. You know what? We can multitask.
Oh, you know what? It Let me 1 second here. I might be able. It's sitting in my drafts. I must have closed my computer before it's sent to you. Let's just see. But we can chat while I do that.
Oh, absolutely. We actually have Anne Marie Morrison. Hello from Anne Marie at BeMorr Society in BC.
Yeah, my mother-in-law. Hi,
Awesome.
Anne Marie.
Cross border.
Yes.
We are in BC. I know I've had a couple people from BC come and watch us.
Hmm.
So I didn't know that you were not just in Alberta. So
Yeah.
how
So we're
far does the
actually.
BeMorr
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry,
That's
I'm
okay. I was just
interrupting
gonna
you.
ask, how far does the BeMorr Society span?
Well, so we are actually BC based. So Anne Marie is my mother-in-law. She is the other co-founder of the BeMorr Society, and so our partner counselor is in BC, but she does virtual counseling. So we're actually accessible Canada-wide.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is fabulous.
Hmm.
So, how did the BeMorr Society come to be? Like, how were you guys founded? Where did that come from?
So the BeMorr Society was founded. We were incorporated January 1st of 2021. So Brooke Morrison is my brother-in-law. Anne Marie is, like I said, my mother-in-law. So um, Anne Marie is Brooke's mom. So in September of 2020, we lost Brooke to suicide.
Oh, I'm so
He
sorry.
battled with PTSD, depression, and anxiety following his dad's suicide in 2013. Um, so after Brooke passed away, we were kind of obviously we flew to BC to be with the family. So there was a lot
Mm-hmm.
of conversations around the Morrison kitchen table about what was lacking in the community for people with mental health struggles, and it was
Right,
pretty obvious that the financial burden of someone reaching out to a counselor for counseling was significant. So a lot of the time, it could be $135 for 1 hour of counseling, and sometimes people are needing a weekly session for 3 or more months until they kind of are able to do a little bit more of a maintenance schedule for counseling, so to speak.
right,
So it was very obvious to us that that was kind of a barrier for people, as well as some lengthy wait times for counseling. You could be waiting in a queue for 18 months. So we founded the BeMorr Society. So Brooke passed away in September, and by January we were incorporated. So we moved very quickly, obviously, and
that
but we were
is really quick.
yeah, yeah. So, but we were pretty fortunate to find a partner counselor. Her name's Jennifer through Poor Mentality.
Okay,
So the great thing about her is that she has interns, so counseling interns that she's able to kind of connect. with our clients within 48 hours.
Okay.
And then she kind of does she looks and sees, okay, what level of counselor do you need? Would it be okay to use an intern? So for that, if it's kind of a lower comorbidity is what she calls it, then she can use the counselor that's the intern, and which in turn gives us a $52 an hour rate. So we're actually able to stretch the money that we have donated to us even farther for people who are getting counseling through the BeMorr Society.
Oh, that is fabulous.
Yeah, so we pay for people's counseling either partially or fully funded. So
Right.
what we do is we just have people go to our website. They can fill in their information to speak to Jennifer. Usually she connects with people within 24 hours. And then we just get the invoices at the end of the month, and we have no questions asked. Obviously she does the billing for insurance if you have insurance. Or if she wants to, say if you have a budget, say you can spend $100 a month, she'll put that through first, and then we'll just get the invoice at the end of the month.
That's really, really amazing, because I think that there's a lot that goes along with, people not reaching out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the financial strain is absolutely huge, because people are like, well, there's better things that I could be spending my money on, or that I need to be spending my money on. Like, I mean, look at the cost of gas and groceries right now,
Yep.
right? So the
Mm-hmm.
fact that, that is available for people is amazing. So down below, we have your email and your website scrolling there. So that's how we get to that form you were talking about?
Yeah. Yep. So if you go to our website, there is a tab at the top that says accessing counseling. It'll drop down, and you can go just scroll down. It'll say getting started. You can click that. It's a little green tab. It'll take you directly to the Jane app, which is what she does scheduling through. And if you would like to just kind of browse and see the different counselors that they have, or what Pro Mentality is all about, you can just click the learn more a little bit further down, and that'll take you through that. We're in the talks right now to be partnered also with a Foothills, Yanoa it's called. It's a equine assisted learning center. So we're working on that. But right now, our counselor, Jennifer, is, like I said earlier, accessible Canada-wide through virtual counseling.
Amazing. And you know what, like, honestly, there's been a lot that has come out of, like, I always look for the silver linings in things, right? And the one thing that COVID really gave us was the ability to connect online, near and far, right?
Yes.
So that ability, so that most people now know how to, do the online meetings, whether it's through Zoom or whatever it is, we can manage those platforms,
Yes.
which is absolutely amazing. Connects us, allows us to get the supports that we might need.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And it's interesting because before we had all this stuff accessible to us, but we just didn't realize how I don't want to say easy it would be, but how great it connected a different way. Because obviously I'm a first responder, that's my my full-time career, obviously, but just knowing that when I was going through my depression and anxiety and all that stuff from work, it's just being able to just be at home and kind of talk to a counselor in the comfort of your own home, whether you want to wear your pajamas, sure. Like it's pretty incredible, like the things that we've kind of learned to adjust to, and we're kind of going with the waves that mental health has. So it's been pretty incredible to be able to partner with someone who's able to give that virtual counseling to anybody Canada-wide. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And sometimes people, feel more comfortable in their own homes, right? A lot of
Mm-hmm.
times, they
Yeah.
don't, especially with anxiety, right? Like I know I used to battle depression, anxiety, that too. Um, here and there. I always felt that I didn't, I was kind of like, well, there's other people that need it more than I do. Right? Other people, I really don't need as much support, so I don't need anything, right? So this
Mm-hmm.
is a way that it's not going to break the bank. It's accessible, available. You can, no matter what you need to talk about, right? You can just connect with somebody.
Exactly.
So
Mm-hmm.
that is absolutely amazing. Now, let's talk about your event that you have.
Yeah. So last year was our first ever Wandering Warriors hike for mental health. So Brooke was an avid hiker. He actually did the Pacific Crest Trail solo. So the Pacific Crest Trail goes from the U.S.-Mexico border all the way up to the Canada-U.S. border. So he hiked that
Wow.
whole thing by himself. He got on in April, and then he got off September 26th. So that's how long it takes,
Wow.
which is pretty incredible. Yeah, he did it all in one go. So he got on there by himself. He met so many people, obviously. So that's kind of where our Wandering Warriors hike for mental health came from. And being outdoors and hiking is so therapeutic for so many people. So last year we had two of them. This year we're just having one, but last year last year we had two. And we actually, between the two hikes, raised almost $30,000. So
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty incredible. So what it is you sign up anywhere. So last year we had people hiking all over Canada, into the States, even in Hawaii, Poland. We have people hiking in Italy. So then this year, what you do is you sign up. It's $25 to register. You get your own fundraising page. So you kind of peer fundraise in your community. And then on May 28th, wherever you are, you go out and you hike and you bring awareness to mental health, and all the funds that are raised go to the BeMorr Society. So even just say $5,000, if we were to raise, would give us at least 90 counseling sessions, which is pretty incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we've been able to fund the society's counseling sessions with that almost $30,000 that we raised last year for over 12 months of our counseling.
That is
So
absolutely spectacular. So
mm-hmm,
again,
yeah,
we can get to that through your website to sign up, right?
yep, it's under the events tab. So we have that event happening in May 28th. And then we're also, if you're in BC, we are having a Hawaiian shirt gala. So Brooke was a big themed party person, and the
Right.
Hawaiian shirt was one of those parties. So we are having a big gala, a Hawaiian shirt gala. So we're going to have musical guests. We're going to have a full dinner. There's an auction. So if anyone's in BC, or if they want to come out to BC in Abbotsford, we're having that September 17th. And yeah, or we're also looking for sponsors and silent auction donations. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, if someone has some silent auction things for you, is it best to email you?
Yeah, email is great. And then we're also on Facebook and Instagram. So if they just want to reach out that way, it's just BeMorr Society.
Perfect. That is absolutely
Mm-hmm.
amazing. And I know that we were supposed to have some graphics and whatnot, but that didn't come through. So what I will do is we will, when that does happen to come through, I will make sure to post it on our Facebook page so that everyone is aware. Of like what when it's happening and whatnot. They can also just take the snippet of this show, and because it's right at the bottom right here, Wandering Warriors Hike for Mental Health on May 28th, with your website. But I will make sure to post up that graphic.
That
One more
sounds good.
thing
Let
I
me just see
found,
if it's still coming through. I don't understand why it's not, but
right? And you know what I find? Sometimes when things go to the outbox or whatever, they just get stuck in that loop
yes,
of it's not sure what it wants to do, whether it wants to send it or not. I know you
exactly.
were
I
in
know.
a pretty big hurry to get to rush off to Calgary, so for your daughter's event there. But again, this is another thing that helps with technology is being
Hmm.
able to connect like this, no matter what you have going on, because we know
Yeah.
lives are busy,
Yep. Exactly. Yeah,
right?
it's
So
crazy sometimes.
I'm going to throw something at you that you don't know about that I found, but
Okay.
I'm sure you'll be able to talk about it. Is I found you have a podcast.
Yes, I do.
So you had
So,
mentioned before that you were gonna get your podcast mic out, and I'm like, oh
yep.
man, she's gonna be more prepared than I am for this. She's probably better at this podcast than I am. Uh,
Yep.
but tell us about this podcast, how we can connect with it, what it's all about.
So, it's actually changed to a monthly podcast.
Okay,
I had a baby last August, so it's been busy chasing
congratulations.
around two kids. Thank you. So, it's been changed to a monthly mental
Okay,
health focused conversation. But what it is I interview different people about whether they're in the mental health field or someone who has been through the mental health kind of spectrum or whatever. So we've had a few people. We've had Jennifer from Pro Mentality. We had a fellow that did a hike fundraiser who lost his past partner to suicide. Um, we have another person who is a mental health advocate from Toronto who's going to be on April 6th. So it's just kind of being able to talk openly without any judgment and being able to share that you're not alone in mental health. And like it says on the caption there, just because your battle is invisible doesn't mean it needs to be silent, which is I'm a big proponent of because obviously I struggle with anxiety and depression. So it's some days obviously it's easier to deal with than others, but yeah, so that's
great.
it's we're available on Apple Podcasts, Amazon, and pretty much all of the platforms that you can be on for podcasts. But yeah,
Perfect, perfect. I'll go find you
yeah.
on my Google podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and look, my mom has joined us. So she says, "Thank you to the BeMorr Society, Danielle, for bringing mental health support."
Oh, thanks, Diane.
So it is, you know what, it is really important, especially after what we've been through these last couple years, right? For anybody, any age, that may
Mm-hmm.
feel like they need support. So thank you, absolutely, like my mom says, for everything that you do.
Thanks.
Um, and for being there for people, and anyone who would like to support the BeMorr Society, the website is scrolling at the bottom. um, and the Wandering Warriors hike for mental health on the 28th. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, they're such great supports in this community. So, I really appreciate you being our guest,
Thank
and
you.
telling everyone about it, that you guys exist, because I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we actually have a little pop-up shop coming up, April
Awesome.
11th to the 24th, in the Alderside Field House. So if you go into the Field House, I believe it's called the Cavalry FC Field House now. But if
Yeah,
you go in there, up the stairs, there's a little, it's like a 200 square foot space. So we are going to have some merchandise. You can come meet me. Um, so our merchandise is all BeMorr Society branding, and that the proceeds from those go into the BeMorr Society as well for our counseling program. So I'm there
awesome.
from the 11th to the 24th. The hours will be posted on our social media, but they're able to also sign up in person for the Wandering Warriors Hike for Mental Health if they so choose. And then,
Fabulous.
yeah, it's great. So you can come meet me and learn more about the BeMorr Society if you like.
Oh, that is spectacular. That is awesome. So the 11th to the 24th, to go at the Alderside Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
Perfect. I call it the Alderside Fieldhouse because people are like,
Yeah.
when you call it the Cavalry,
I can't say
whatever
it.
it is.
Like a tongue twister.
It is. It really, really is. Just go.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Alderside Fieldhouse. Head up there and check it out and support the BeMorr Society. So definitely I'll have to swing by and meet you in person.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same as online. You know what? I met someone at parent teacher interviews from my kid's school that I had known, and I had been in the same group with networking group for a long time, but I expected her to be taller, so it didn't click. I don't know why. It didn't click to me where I knew her from, and
Yeah.
for whatever reason. But I had only ever seen her online, so it's so funny.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're taller in person or not. I'm
I'm
pretty
not
short,
very tall.
so
I'm very short too.
okay, good. We'll see eye to eye then.
Okay.
Well, Danielle, we will let you get back to your daughter's karate event. I so appreciate you being here today and letting us know about the BeMorr Society. And is there anything else to finish up with that we missed?
I don't think so. And for our Wandering Warriors Hike for Mental Health, it doesn't have to be a hike. If you want to walk around your block, if you want to just go for a stroll or walk at the track in the field house, then we're more than happy to have you as part of our event.
Perfect. As long as your legs are moving, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Danielle. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Thank
And
you so much, Amanda.
we will see you again soon, I'm sure.
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye. Okay, fabulous. Here we go. Yes, good to know. Yes, thank you, Mom. Good to know that we can sign up for the hike in person in Alderside. Let's all go support them. I agree. So that's April 11th to the 3rd. No, April 11th to the 24th is what she said. I can listen. We will make sure that when I get those that email that comes through with graphics, or I'll connect with Danielle again, we will get them posted to our Hello High River Facebook page, to make sure that you all can get those details. So that was everything we had going on. Now I'm gonna slow it down a little bit again and go back to those events because we did go through them pretty quickly. Here we go. Let's go back to this one here. So the events we have going on in High River, you can go and support the Legion for the pub night in person at 6 p.m. today. So if you have anything, any friends to bring to go out, you want to go to a pub, at the Legion tonight. So tomorrow from 10 to 3 is Sunday's market. And so that's 10 to 3. April 5th is the egg dyeing at the High River Library. There's 2 different groups. So 2:30 p.m. is from ages 3 till 6. And then at 4 p.m., 7 till 12 is more techniques on different styles of techniques for dyeing your eggs for Easter. I can't believe we're already talking about Easter. It is just crazy. So we also have the Waylon Jennings tribute on April 9th at 6 p.m. So make sure that we get out and about and support all of these great events that are happening. And now, so if you happen to know anybody that would like to be on our show, just like Kayla and Danielle did today, to talk more about their events, what's happening, how they got started, because I think that we always connect better when we know how something came about and why things started. It hits you different. So if you'd like to come be on the show, whether you are a business, a service group, hosting an event, a different kind of event, you would like to have me on location, we can definitely set that up because Danielle did that today. She was on location and she sounded great. So come be on our show. Tell us about what you've got going on, a business, whatever it is. Even if you just want to come tell us about your business that you're having a great big warehouse sale on, I'm totally okay with that. Shameless plugs are my specialty. So QR code, pause me here. I'll put on a smile. So you can scan that QR code. So now that is, we're obviously, you probably are watching us on Facebook right now. Make sure that you have liked our page, you follow our page, and you share it with our friends, because the more people we can get out to, the more people know about these events, these fundraisers, these organizations that exist for our support. So make sure that you share this with everybody on Facebook there. But also, if you're not on Facebook, it's okay. We are on YouTube. So anybody who does not have a Facebook account, doesn't want to be on Facebook, have anything to do with Facebook, because those people still do exist, you can join us on YouTube, utilize the technology that we have, scan the QR code to subscribe, so that we can get out to a bigger audience. I know Kayla would always be like, Amanda, you got to get on that Instagram for Hello High River. I know it's coming. I'm a little bit slow on all of these things combined. Anne-Marie, love the show. Thank you for sharing about mental health and what we do at BeMorr Society. You are so, so very welcome. What you guys do is amazing for everybody. So just so everyone knows and can get all this information, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and share it, or even on Facebook. Either one, all is good. And then that's just about me. The only thing I want to talk about when it comes to financial stuff, finances, that is one space that people find overwhelming. So I am so glad to know that what we do when we support the BeMorr Society, we support those that maybe can't afford the cost of counseling or connecting with somebody. So that is always great to know that those services are available. So anything that you can do to make sure that your goals and your needs are met, the supports are out there. We just have to be connected to those that know about them, that can access them. So now that we know, that is fabulous. So one more just piece of from my bus driving world. Okay, so everyone knows I drive a bus. It is getting gorgeous outside. So sun did pop out and is shining now. So we're all going to go enjoy that for a minute. But one thing I do have to say is, parents, please, 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 please remind your kids, because we all know that kids are goldfish. And they forget from season to season. Remind your kids about bike road safety. All the scooters are coming out right now. My youngest is actually just scooting across town, going swimming at the Recplex from 1 to 4. Just so you know, that is also happening today. And all the kids will be out and about. So make sure that we remind them about road safety, because I don't know how many kids have had some close calls. And that's just me driving on the road. I'm sure there have been lots more, to make sure we stop at the crosswalks. We look, we walk our bikes. Because getting into the great weather, we're all going to be excited to be out and about. That is just my little plea to parents and even non-parent grandparents, anybody who sees kids. Remind them that sometimes they need to be the ones to watch for cars. I was driving down Fifth Street one of these days that it was gorgeous out, and this little girl decided that she saw me because I'm a big yellow bus, but she didn't look the other way, and she forgot, and she stepped out onto the road. And that moment when you are like, no, 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 totally happened to me. It happens lots, way more than I would ever like it to, but just to make sure, we are here as a community. So if you see something happening, maybe they aren't your kids, but remind them to be safe, please. And be safe while you are walking in and about High River, and even in Calgary, where Danielle is today. So make sure you are being safe, but enjoy the parks, the walk paths, the everything that we have to offer. The market that is tomorrow, there's so much going on in High River. You can do a walkabout and see all the great new businesses that have opened in High River. We talk about some of them. I know I would really, really love to get some of those that have opened on McLeod Trail. I know that there is another Bath and Body kind of store. I'm sorry, Andre, we might be cheating on you. My Time Bath and Body usually always joins us on Saturdays. So there is another one in town. There's also the Vintage Blue Jay over there. There is, as always on McLeod Trail, there's Knee Deep. But there is also one more that the name is avoiding my brain right now. So I will make sure, I really want to get as many people on this show as I can as guests, because obviously they can tell us more about their businesses way better than I can explain it. You know, how they started, how it came about, and why High River maybe for some of them. But definitely go check out, do a walkabout. There's so many new things that are happening. Support the local businesses in Calgary. No, we're not in Calgary. I'm looking at Danielle. She's in Calgary. In High River. Support the local businesses in High River. Too bad this was live. So that we can make sure that will attract more businesses to open, and our downtown core, our little town, will thrive. There's so many places to eat in and around downtown. We've got the Merchantile, and that again, apparently my brain wants, my body wants lunch and my brain's not working. In the Emerson Lane Mall, there we go, Emerson Lane Merchantile, they have some great keto, gluten-free options. They've connected with the Baking Betties too, to have some great different options if you are trying to be healthier, but also the Keto Clash over on 3rd there, where they have the garage door. Hopefully they'll be able to open a patio there. They have some great healthy options as well. Stroll by Colossi's and grab your coffee. So anybody else, if anybody else has a shout out to a great local business, organization, service group, I'd love to hear about them. I am going to throw up right now my email, so that you can send me any information. So again, you can sign up to be on our show. So if you go to our Hello High River page, there is a sign up option that goes to the same form that the tinyurl.com/Hello High River goes to sign up to be on our show. But if you would just like to give me a quick snippet of information about something happening, because whether or not you're too shy to be on the show, I used to be like that. And then I got talked into it. But if you would just like to tell me about something that's happening that you maybe have known about that I should go check out about, just send me the info. I'd love to hear from any and all of you. And as always, Finances with Flair, if you need any help with planning in the future, feel free to send me an email, connect with me somehow. And I'd love to be here to help and support this great little community. So again, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Go enjoy the sunshine because I'm hoping it's staying for the rest of the day. But enjoy whatever you've got planned on this wonderful, amazing Saturday. And hopefully we'll see you out and about tomorrow at the Sunday market and in and around High River. Make sure to come say hi because I don't see all of you. Let me know who you are. Say hi. Be like, I totally get kind of embarrassed and it's crazy weird when I'm just like, oh, someone actually watches my show and actually knows about this. But I know that there's a lot of people that watch it after the fact that, on their own time. And that's totally, totally great. So many people who are like, hey, I watched your show. I was like, really? You watched the show? I don't know why I'm surprised by that, but I know there's a lot more people than watch it live. So I thank you all for tuning in, whether it's now, later. Make sure to share with all of your friends, all of your network, and comment because obviously that makes the algorithm always share a little bit wider and get us out there in the Facebook world a lot better. So, Mom, thanks for joining me today. Be well, everyone, and take care. Enjoy your day. And can I just say ditto? Okay. Have a wonderful Saturday. And we will see you same time, same place next week to tell you about all the events that are happening. And it might even be a fabulous Easter show. We're going to talk more about Easter. Maybe I'll have some bunny ears. Maybe I'll just do something hilarious. Or maybe I'll have someone dress up as an Easter bunny and come join us. So thanks again. Have a great Saturday. And we will see you next week. Bye.